Hello.
Oh, you did get so soon.
Yeah.
How awesome.
Oh, fun. Uh-oh. That was fun to try.
Silly string?
What happens to silly string after? Can you just pick it
Yeah,
up?
you can pick it up.
Yeah, I was just worried about the carpet and clean up after. Because it would be so fun. You're like,
I know if I could do that maniac laugh.
No, I know.
But I'll try.
had it in my head, because
Oh,
it would be
what's
funny.
That's
That would be really funny. Yeah. However you would want to portray your own
You wouldn't even have to
experience.
laugh maniacally. You could
Yeah.
just what you were doing that day.
Just like have like the light on your face.
Yeah, light on your
Because it was like interpretive, right? You're like, oh, and then look to this. Oh, this signifies this.
I thought you were opening the thing.
I'm not eating them. I just thought I'd open them. So no one.
Oh yeah.
See? And then you just pick it up and.
Oh, we're doing it.
Could it go onto carpet?
It can.
Yeah, let's just see
Yeah.
over.
It's not really like it doesn't really take anything. Or like,
Yeah, I just didn't want it to get like mushed in.
Thank you for doing that. That's so cool.
Yeah, I had in my head that had. You just whip it out of your pocket.
works. But I look like a spider.
Yeah.
That's fine as well.
Oh look, I'm on film. I'm a spider.
We're planning to wear that.
What?
Stealing spider.
I think. Well, I was wearing a black just regular top, and then I was like, it just looked weird. So I was like, well, maybe if I got one like
Directly
like
like
web
what
itch.
Life the next one's good.
Don't let it touch any part of your skin. Yeah.
pretty much.
Causes cancer in rats.
What?
I think we're just.
I think
Laughing
that
about how
will
toxic it must be if you
Probably
can like rub it into carpet
And
it
it not-
doesn't
yeah.
go in.
I think it'll add to our electricity of our performance to have that.
I think people will laugh.
I think people would laugh too.
Yeah.
That's really great. Thanks,
I
Steve.
want to tell Mariah about the resting face.
Oh, right.
So, does it have one side?
Okay, my thing is though, I don't think that I really have a resting bitch face. So
Oh.
I think I would just like, if everyone did resting, or like all the girls did resting bitch face, I was like,
faces. You can like just
or I could just do a,
yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
And then ask him to mention.
it's not really resting though,
I
it's
think
more like
I think
Active-
I think
active
all
bitch
women
face.
active
all
bitch
women
face.
have one because
She
because
mentioned
of
it
gender
after
issues
the
and
night.
thinking that we're all supposed to be
Oh, what?
pretty and
Oh, what?
and you know,
But
you know what I mean.
Thank you so much for all that work. That's
So
what I feel like makes sense in my head.
Oh my gosh, I can't stop.
Go for
I
it.
can't stop.
I've had like 4 of them already. 30 seconds.
I think the same. I did it on top.
Allison, you're fun on sugar.
Have you heard the new Madonna song?
I'll add it. What's it called? Get a chance.
I have no idea, but it's ridiculous. It's like,
You know it's there.
basically she's like singing about,
That's one thing.
she's like, oh, we're gonna go up to the roof and party, and I'm gonna drink whatever I want. And I'm like, it sounds like Miley, you just ripped off a Miley Cyrus song, but you're like 50 years old.
She's 60. Yeah, she's 60. Madonna, just let it go.
You're done. You're done, Madge.
You're
out
done.
of here. Did you get my audio file? Sick, because I did that late. I was like, shoot, I forgot to do that.
And mine.
I'm just gonna try and put it all in. We can't stop. Should probably turn this off. 'Cause it's just gonna be me like dancing.
And you mean like Madonna's new song?
Slightly smell. I love that.
No. That's so good. Your mother must be so proud.
Nah.
What is it?
What? That's good. They are yummy.
I love that.
I've never had it.
Do you guys
Oh, really?
feel like
My dad cooks them with bacon.
resting bitchy face? I'm sorry, would you like to interrupt?
No, I was just gonna say, are we waiting for anyone?
No, Lear's on here.
Oh, okay, so then this is it. Then
Let's
yes.
do this thing.
You would like to right now?
Sure, why not?
Now,
What's
tell
that?
the other girls wanting, how do you feel about doing a resting bitchy face photo
Sure.
right now?
At least
No
for
pressure.
Yeah, sure.
What's the
Let's say
phone
that.
call?
I don't really know. You can find
Can
into
you
it.
email from your phone?
Yes.
Email on it.
To email to you and you can work it out? Okay, thank you, Mariah. She's on board.
We'll wait until she's done cooking.
Okay.
Brussels sprouts.
But I guess, are you gonna take separate photos of each of us?
Let me check with Mariah.
Mariah.
Yes.
I think we should all do it
And then you-
together.
Okay.
And then we all just like are standing there like a resting bitch face, so it's like the crew.
I kind of was hoping to have and disembodied heads,
Okay.
all on the same page. Is that?
How would we
So
do
like
that?
our just our head in front of the
I
human.
probably do it in front of the door.
Oh yeah, or something like that.
Either or. If we all like are in like a clique, it's more like, what is it, Mean Girls?
Well, we
Not
can
Mean
do-
Girls, but the clique.
Isn't it Mean Girls?
You
It
do
is
both.
Mean Girls. There is Mean Girls in the clique. But either way, we're all like, resting bitch face.
Oh.
But whatever, I don't care.
I'm just not. I guess what are we gonna do with it? That'll maybe help us
We're gonna
decide.
have one slide. You tell me.
Right, but then where is it gonna appear?
You didn't make a full decision. You mentioned some other options.
Okay.
You said maybe right at the end, and you also mentioned
Okay.
maybe during.
I don't know.
Like just as a joke at the end to
It's to
do.
make the audience laugh
Okay.
and to represent that we're bitches sometimes.
Right. Right.
Maybe you're not, whatever.
Right.
So
Hmm.
are you changing your mind? If you
No. I'm just trying to think of.
We can do
If
it
it should
and
just
figure it
be
out,
over
and if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, why don't you just
Into
take
the-
each picture and then we can, and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay? One by one is okay? But like, I was thinking all on the same page, just the disembodied heads. That was my,
Okay.
but I see, do you know what I'm saying?
Are we squished together?
No, they're not even touching, like just disembodied heads on the same page.
Kind of like how the spiders are like all like different. It would be just like that.
Oh, so you would do it one by one and then put it all on one screen.
That was my
Oh,
thought.
alright.
Alright, that's
I just dropped chocolate.
Is that possible? Like all on, just bear with me, I'm checking. So if it's like one shot and our 5 disembodied head.
Perfectly.
Slide.
Yeah.
So would I have to take individual headshots or together headshots?
If you're together different, then I can put them together easier.
So
Look at
yeah.
this, do like, okay.
So
What are we
We're just
doing?
gonna walk like a normal person.
I'm a bit of the normal. Here's what I'll do, guys.
I'll do all of our resting bitchy faces separately.
Yeah.
And then I'll do a group shot of resting bitchy
Together.
faces with
Those
those bodies and you can use.
Great.
My preference is already clear.
Okay, but you want to be in it too.
I can take the picture.
Nathan can take
Could
the
you guys
picture.
hear
Let's
the
do it.
audio, the voiceover?
Could we
When I
hear
sent
it?
it to you?
I have done nothing.
I have done.
Did you?
I have
like
literally
Oh, no,
not
I
done
didn't, I
anything
did, but
since
no.
the meeting.
like
I
worked all day yesterday.
I just highlighted some things. One at a time, you said.
Yeah, and then we'll probably will do the group shot, because I know you've got some good like mean girl poses, which I don't already have. But I can.
I don't even know.
Give me a bitchy face. Let me tell you something that's angry.
Okay.
That's the needed.
Yeah. A little furrow brow.
Sorry, I'm getting really close. Can you like glare at me a little? Like, fuck you.
Yeah! But the thing is, it's gotta be resting bitch face. It can't be like active bitch face.
No, it's only gonna be active. Well, we can just make a joke about it.
She looks more like upset than anything.
That's okay, actually.
Okay, well,
It could be sad.
That's bitchier.
It
Come
could
on.
be sad, yeah.
So, you know, I really like the single bitchy faces personally.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh.
Come on. You don't have a very good bitch face, so you know this about you. Oh, you too. Holy shit. It's like a dead serious face.
Yeah, but it's also bitch face, isn't it?
I don't know. You just look super serious, like you know what?
No,
sorry.
You look
no,
at
it's not that bitchy, that's more
We're
weird.
gonna make Kate a little more bitchy. Like you want to be pissed off, pay your client, just throw their shit out of the wall, and then you indicate.
I think it's kind of like why the doors have not open and it can read the sign on the doors.
No, I left
Yeah,
it
that-
open and then,
I think there must be some kind of thing going on.
It's not resting, but.
Yeah,
I don't think I have a restaurant.
It's always bitchy as you can.
It's a pie thing.
Oh, it's pie today.
Which I've done.
It's pie day. Yeah, you're right. Because it's 3.
Yeah, that was.
No, yesterday was.
Yeah.
3,
That's
1, 4,
better.
1.
Oh, yeah, but it's
Oh,
one more time.
No, it's the 5th. Isn't it 15th today?
It would be the perfect one, but it ain't good.
It's like
We
photo.
have that pie. What's that thing with
Like-
pie? You probably know.
So
They like go
angry.
around and like.
Thai people.
Yes.
On
And
pie
they,
day.
We'll
They
get
have
it.
like, they have like ropes and they,
Yeah.
they like
This
back
is
to it
disappointing.
and then they
You're
climb.
half smiling.
Not against them,
Yeah.
No. Okay, wait,
Okay.
sorry.
Wait, okay.
Okay.
I'm just not doing this.
Okay, she's not angry enough.
I know, it's really hard to make an angry face.
I can do that. Oh, yes.
That's a good thing to have a problem
Okay.
Think of it all.
When I'm really serious and trying to figure
Yeah.
something out, then I look at them and I'll be watching.
Yeah, they do.
And Mariah too. Well, yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
There's like a scene.
Did you do it this way?
Yes, I would.
Oh my god. Let me see the words very
Oh, that's pretty bitchy, yeah.
Okay, Mariah.
And love it, right? I'll do that.
I'm standing right
My wish face was like,
Oh my god.
I just got right.
I'm really good at that. Oh my god, Mariah.
Scary.
Just for the record,
One shot, just one shot.
That's
Mariah.
Yeah,
just
one
for the
shot,
record, I
Mariah.
don't think you have that. I think like when Ashanti was saying that,
Yeah.
just made me think of the
Cheers.
resting bitchy face, but I don't think you
Oh,
necessarily. have it. And I didn't put it up because of you.
I like how she just did
I know,
one
she's
here. She's like, okay, I'm out.
She's a good
Okay, so do we want to try this?
Yeah, let's
Just
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, can I do one more resting bitchy face?
Oh, sure.
I'm sorry, I just cannot smell this gray. My hair is so shocking to me. I just don't want it there. I don't mind it, but it just feels funny.
My sister has like resting bitchy face. Really bad. Yeah. So just try
That's
And do we want to do like she looks at me thing, or do we look care? We can do that. I feel like Nathan when it's not out, we should probably.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Well, I think it's a thing because
Sounds good.
Let's do this,
some women
guys.
feel like
we
it's
need a
protecting things that people
group
don't
of them.
So like,
We don't
like
do
they
it.
don't want it.
Oh, we need a group
talk
resting
about
bitch
something. It's like that they feel like they're protected.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they use it in their.
I don't know.
It's right here.
Resting
Resting bitchy face group
It's all
shots.
Mariah's down here.
Do you want to take
Sure.
time?
Well, it's backwards, so.
Oh,
Go backwards and more bitchy.
oh, scooching. See how close you can get it. Scooching a bit more. Why are you guys so uncomfortable with each other? Sweet.
Supposed to be. Oh, I think I smiled, I'm sorry.
It's like,
My eyes. Okay, let's like swear.
That's pretty good, actually.
I'm smiling.
Are you smiling?
It's like, there's a picture.
You guys look great. Okay, I can throw.
How do we do? How do we do?
Yeah.
Sure.
There you go.
What?
Everybody just pretend to be a supermodel.
Yeah. I want to see. Yeah. Victoria Beckham.
Everybody can take it.
That's really good.
That's good.
My frown is
You look a little worried.
I'm in the middle of all these pictures.
backhand and me a minute.
So, are you sending those to Mariah or are you just going to post them on your
I'll send you to
either or?
Mariah.
Okay, perfect.
Let's
do it.
Gotta stop, gotta stop.
Okay.
Gotta
Sorry,
stop.
the second.
Okay, so everybody get in your
Okay, and I'll read Lear's lines.
Get in your starting positions.
So,
throwing that out here.
In the audience.
Where are me and you?
That's
Are we in
good.
the same spot?
Over here.
there's
What's
two
that?
audience.
We're hiding over here.
Yeah.
All of us are?
No, just me and you.
And
Lear.
Lear.
And
No, over here, behind here.
Are you in the audience? Or are you there?
I'm in the
Doesn't matter.
So, I should probably get the stuff on my phone.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so just pretend that the audience is kind of like here. So we're acting
that we're
towards the
acting
camera,
towards the camera.
so that we can see it later.
Do you want me to do it?
What do what?
Like, do you want me to do it, or do you want me
The
to
slides?
do the slides so that we like know as because they're an audience?
Can we do them both as we go along?
Well, I can just play her.
Well, I can do my lines, but I'm
Oh,
not going to
okay.
be like.
Okay,
interactive.
cool.
Okay. If you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. We'll do it like that once
Let me
and
grab
then,
the stuff on my
Yes.
phone.
and then we'll see what
Do
happens.
it fine, like-
So
Let's do
yes.
let's do like a really
so
basic
Google
run through. Guys, let's do like a really basic run through with Mariah doing
Yeah.
the slides, and then we'll try to do one with everybody in it.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Slides.
So Nathan, do you want my?
Well, so there, but
Yeah.
there's the voiceover.
Yeah. So we're starting here. Do we do a little intro, or we no intro?
No intro, just voiceover. And Nathan's standing at the front, I think.
I made a quote up for you too, Nathan. I hope that that's okay.
I'm super cool. Science. Science
Welcome to
rules.
the UVic Spider Research Lab with Dr. Nathan Weir. Today, Nathan is going to be examining the arachnid species. The goal of this study will be to observe the interpersonal relationships of spiders in groups. Usually spiders exhibit extremely individualistic tendencies. They often compete and they rarely cooperate. Nathan's hypothesis is that under certain conditions, spiders might work together towards a common goal. In this case, he's hoping to see if they will build a web through a collaborative process.
Why was that happening? Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't notice that.
Okay, next.
Okay, so I guess, then there's then we come out.
Now what?
Yep.
Nathan does
Clear
something.
Allison.
Is he open?
No, spider picture slide first, Nathan slides.
Yeah, that's up.
So now you guys come out. So then
Oh, he's
Oh,
kind of pulls us out.
So we,
come out.
are you talking or am I doing the spider slide? Because
Spider
I
slide.
sorry, of us. Or of, okay.
Sorry.
Did you look at it?
Oh, not really.
Okay, so I have two slides. One where it's like you can see that they're in a tank, and one is like zoomed up into the tank. So that's when we're performing, we're gonna be on the zoomed in.
Oh.
And when you're talking, we're on the zoomed out. So are you talking right now?
It doesn't look like it.
Like it.
So, okay, I'll put.
Oh,
I do not want to see these spider slides, that's all I'm
No,
saying.
there's no, I didn't put any.
Oh, really?
signs.
Okay, good, then I'll love it.
They're like, they're
Are we
Cartoons.
Okay, let's see this.
Are we
So-
sure that he shouldn't talk about? I feel like maybe something we discussed on Friday was that Nathan would talk here.
Okay, we can come back to that. I think,
Okay.
I agree with you that yes, maybe Nathan should say something with this pointer and everything.
Yeah.
But I think he does also say something down the road pretty quick.
Oh, pretty quickly.
I think so. But let's keep that in mind. Would that be alright?
Yes. Yeah. Can we just make a note?
Yeah, pen.
Oh yes, pens and
I know I do in my purse.
I do.
Sorry.
I do.
Right here.
Everybody move.
Okay, so we want
But just to make sure that we come back to it.
yes, I promise.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'll put it in here.
Come back to this.
Yeah. If you put it in there,
I got it.
right? Just like should Nathan talk here and introduce the
Possibly
concepts and
Nathan.
stuff before he just starts bringing us into a group.
Right. See, but
Because I thought that was the whole.
this
Anyways.
is the thing. On his slide, I put like a little like spiders and their process and their group process, their microcosms of the world. Yeah, so that's like little quotes.
Nathan Weir.
Nathan Weir. So you could like after the voiceover, I could just leave it on this slide and you could just talk. So it won't change anything.
Yeah.
You can decide. If
You might have to move that around. Okay.
To say hi, I'm Nathan. Even an intro. Okay. Yay.
Well,
Okay.
maybe we should. No, maybe we should do like. Is anybody against Nathan talking there? Does anybody think it's a bad idea?
do not talk.
No, I think
Because I think it's a good idea, and I think if we're trying to do a once through, we should maybe pull that forward now.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just because otherwise we act it out and maybe do it in a different order, and then we're going to do it again in a different order. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think this is just we're going through as a rough draft, and like later we'll do it for time and for
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
So this is just
Okay.
kind of like a stumble through.
Sure. Okay.
So just
Okay.
maybe ponder what you'd like to say.
Okay. And then he's going to pull us out. So Nathan, you come pull us out.
How do I play it up?
Or you guys call out, whichever.
Okay. I'm not going to do
So
that.
good. I love it.
Actually, it'd be more like we like falling into the tank. Okay.
Okay. Amir's not here.
I'll read his lines.
So go.
This should be fun.
I look forward to getting to know all of you guys.
I think we probably need more people than this, though. I'll add you guys on Spidey Sense. That's the easiest way.
I'm looking for more participants. Anyone interested? Meetings will be on Friday.
Oh, me, yeah, over here. I'll join. I don't know if the
No, I
I
just
want
was
my
doing
friends to
messages.
come.
Yeah, I don't know though. I'm kind of like, I might be needing another experimental group.
Oh, okay.
This experiment's gonna be like the best experiment though.
That's exactly what she was like.
Look at the dynamics.
Okay, so
Sorry.
we'll use Spidey Sense to communicate outside of the lab.
Well, I like to be private with my Spidey sense. I don't really use it for something like this.
Yeah, and I deleted mine, and my life has been much more rewarding ever since.
I think
I have it.
I have Spidey sense.
Me too, and most people use it now in university.
Well, I guess if that's what we're gonna do, I can get on board. Yeah, me too.
Okay,
Thanks, guys.
looks like no other group will meet on Mondays. My tank's way over on the other side of the room, so it's tough for me to meet on Saturdays.
We're gonna meet on Fridays. Do those work? I just want you to know they're not my lunch.
Not really. Can we negotiate?
Well, negotiate. Like we've already all decided on Fridays.
Yeah.
Oh, we're waiting now.
And then Nathan's
And then
gonna say,
Nathan-
what does it cost you to come? You're not gonna get Mondays. It's important that everyone feels included.
Yeah, Nathan, can you come say that line?
Oh, you want me to?
And say it. Yeah, maybe come over and you can poke us with
And
your
kind of do
stick.
with the Shanti like, well, and
Oh,
just be very.
like,
Did you bring
very
Mr.
small.
Tingles?
I didn't bring it this time. Decided to fit in my little bag.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Don't carry me down.
Well,
Not really. Can we negotiate?
what does it?
I
does that
don't
mean?
know.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's you.
Okay.
Go for it.
What does that cost you to come? You're not going to get Monday, and it's very important that everybody feels included. Also.
Talk about net linking for Brad.
Right.
You guys, it's okay. We can just use WebLink. I'll show you how to use it. Don't worry.
That is a helpful compliment. That's a helpful compliment.
Okay, well, just add your spidey sense, and that's how we're gonna communicate.
Oh, okay.
What? When did we decide that?
Spidey sense. That's how it's done in university now.
Careful with your assumptions. I have spidey sense. I just don't know when we all decided to use it.
Oh, before you joined the group, we all decided that it assumed it would be the easiest way to communicate.
Yeah, like I don't have it, but I'm just gonna go with it. Actually, it was super frustrating just now trying to make an account. This is why I quit Spidey Sense in the first place. Mariah's calling
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I should grab my phone.
Page.
I
And
made,
then you,
I don't know if anyone looked at the PowerPoint, but I made a Spidey Sense and I made a WebLink.
Oh, you saw that?
Like, it's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if you want to see it.
I don't
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
Spidey Sense.
That's
it's
so
like,
Oh my
it's
gosh,
like-
who are you?
I just changed
That's
it
amazing.
so that it's like that. And
That's-
then
Dude,
that's Skype, but it's
That's
like
so
WebLink.
fabulous.
You're amazing.
Okay, so you're gonna put those up?
So, but that's what I'm asking is like, do you want?
Yes! Yes! That's so cool!
But like,
You
here,
gotta
like
love
as we're
sugar.
speaking,
I'll be able to do
Maybe the first time someone says Spidey sense, they can kind of like gesture up to the thing so it comes up. So
Oh,
that
like Lear could be like, why don't we
yeah, like
Spidey
Spidey
Sense?
sense. And then so it's just like connecting the
Okay.
that thing.
Okay, so yeah, I'll write that in. Okay. So everybody freeze. That's what we are.
That's
Wait.
not copyright, is it?
No.
Whatever.
I know.
No one
But
cares.
Shanti's not gonna report.
I know. I just feel like there's a few people in the class that would be like,
No.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
as long as you're okay, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
So everybody freeze.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
Sorry, I was brusque.
Weird.
That's cute.
We'll make it more natural.
Wait,
Okay.
next time.
And then back to the. So
Now I remember why I don't use this.
keep going until it goes back to the cage.
Okay, there, it's done.
I can't see the group anywhere on here. Lear, how does this work?
Okay, I just found you and invited you.
I found
Is anyone else having problems?
I found it. No, oh.
That was you, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You
Either
can
way.
just, anytime you say, oh, I found it, yeah.
No problem.
I'm good.
I'm good. Hey.
And then Mariah, you want to add friends?
Oh, I'm good. Do you guys want to be my friends? My Spidey friends?
And
I
then,
remember you saying it like that, but can we just keep this group private?
I don't want to add you as my Spidey's friends.
awkward. I think it's great that we all have this spider sense and we're organized ourselves to do it.
I'm really mad at it there.
Okay, and then are we gonna, so now when Nathan comes up, should we back up?
I'll just be
I think
Oh,
I
we-
just
oh, yeah, because the thing's in the
Okay, so
corner,
then-
isn't it?
Then
It'll be over there.
Yeah, so we
so we
freeze.
just freeze.
We freeze.
Wait, I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay.
So then, okay, so
We're all black.
so while we're performing, it's like this, And then when he comes on, he flicks it so he's
Cool.
looking at the
Oh,
page.
that's awesome.
That's really
There you
cool.
go.
You're amazing. Thank you so
Sorry,
much, Maya.
What I'm talking about this stuff, these are also like gonna be.
So then you have the tuckmans. You're talking about tuckmans?
Yeah, so yeah, it zooms out and then I go to that and then start talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
You just want to click it, and then there's going to be like a little bit like a lab sound, like a 10 or like a 5-second lab sound. So it's like, oh, we're in the lab. And then you go.
All
Okay.
black theater kids.
No.
oh well, that's a bit confusing. I made this guideline to help myself keep Tuckman stages of group spider formation straight, but it seems like their first few minutes together, these spiders have covered a little bit of the first 3 stages.
So I changed.
Not really typical according to Tuckman. Maybe this will provide a critical analysis of this
Is
theory.
that okay?
Oh, I see.
They seem to be storming surrounding an implicit norm that is understood and agreed upon by some of the group, but not all. And this is the use of spidey sense as a means to communicate. Also, some of their rules are some of their rules are developing. For example, the leader seems to be trying to organize them around the use of technology in order to communicate effectively.
Yes.
He's almost there.
Next, we'll see how the learning with the task, learning with the task is to lab, and we'll observe how they plan to handle it. Here's Mr. Tickles, my lab assistant, to give me the task in spider.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
I have like the stages of like figures
I know.
that go through. I have the definitions. I just haven't put them in. Do you do that there?
The definitions?
That seems like a good place.
Yeah.
So I think we need to add to your script
And
because
just add him saying
you,
like,
you speak to like storming having changed, but then like I have all the definitions to go through.
You could literally just read the
Oh, that's
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait, just so you know.
when they're in the list and you just kind of like flip them up and down, can you make it more, because they're the same writing and they look kind of similar, when you
yeah.
switch them it kind of doesn't look like it switched anything.
Okay.
So can you do like a, I don't know, like a highlight or like a,
Or just put bold them.
like, or like, yeah,
I'll make it go.
yeah, just something
Yeah.
that's like, this is changing now, because it otherwise
Yeah.
it just looks like,
Oh,
okay wait, so we have the task.
Okay, yeah, so then you'll just read the slides. Okay. So the task comes in
Oh, this is
by
Mariah. Oh hey, look what's this? That's you. Signing your
sorry.
Okay.
Okay. It's written in spider so we can read it.
No,
It
it says make a
Oh.
web. Oh,
It
sorry.
says make a
Make
web.
a web by
Make a web by working together.
No, it says make a web by working.
We should be grabbing it from each other.
Oh,
yeah, like we did. Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
So no, it says make a web by working together cooperatively and cultivating between. I'll figure a better one. That's not word. No, it says the task is the process. The means is the goal, not the ends. Done. That's all it is.
Well, why don't we just all read it and then we'll each say what it says in our own words. How about that? I'll write down what we say.
Okay, well, I see it as building trust interpersonally so that we can be cooperative. We can just build relationships.
Sure. No, it's way simpler than that. It says make a web.
I think it says.
Okay, I see it both ways. Like,
Sorry.
maybe we have to work together and bond in order to make the web. I think you're both right.
I think the emphasis is definitely on the relationships between us, the process. It's about the process.
I think it's about both.
Getting
the web made.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm done.
And making the best web we
I
can.
think it's about making the web the best we can.
Okay. Let's figure out how we all communicate, and then we can figure out how to read the instructions.
Okay, well, I need to communicate my understanding from A to E. And I will add all kinds of extraneous stuff in the middle. And if I get interrupted, I'll have to start all the way back at A until I get all the way to the end. And
I love your movement.
Yeah. Where do you want to start? Okay, I'll have to start all the way back at A until I get all the way over to E again.
Allison, you seem to be going in circles. Sorry, did I interrupt you? Were you done?
Well, I guess I'm done.
No, I'm asking. Does that hurt your feelings?
Yeah, that did hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I feel that. It's a big deal.
I didn't think I was going in circles. I was just trying to make my point.
I'm really sorry. That was not my intention to hurt the feelings of this amazing woman that you are.
Spideress.
That's me, I love it. I'm genuinely sorry. The truth is, actually, I feel kind of overwhelmed by all that you said, and I needed to clarify at C so that I could follow all the way along to E. That's all. Yeah, it's really important. That's why it's important, blah, blah, blah. Sorry.
Yes.
Well,
It's my behavior. Oh, sorry, bear with me. So
No
we're on
sliding
the slide here, I haven't sent you, I forget what intent. That would be a good spot for the IAI communication.
Right.
Which you wrote down.
Action. Intention
that thing that
action.
you drawn through a board?
Yeah.
And I can send you the corrected version. I see you got
So
it.
action.
Not quite
This
correct.
was impact.
I don't know. I just did that. I didn't.
No, I didn't know either in my head. I was just like, oh, that's
Yeah.
But that wasn't in the book. No.
Yeah.
That was.
That's still
No, I know. I just thought I heard someone say it.
So I like how you're walking back and forth. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
then
makes
I think when you interrupt me, I'll just be like, oh,
Yeah, I like it.
because I think
but,
that kind of.
But if you're filling up the space,
Yeah.
it's like you're just talking a lot.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
You should turn your body a bit so you're not like just talking to her because you want to open up the audience as well.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy for
How?
Yes.
I just want to make sure she's got the PowerPoint.
Yes. Yeah. So is it indeed gonna be? We are gonna. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
You
Boom.
know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So are we gonna? Is that slide gonna come up, or should Nathan talk about the slide at the end of the scene?
Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm wondering though, because like, I'm not gonna put it up at the, like I don't have it at the same time. Like we're just in our cage, and then Nathan talks to it, right? So you do Tuckman's forming, swimming, roaming, and joining, and then his next slide he talks about intent. Is that what
But
you're saying?
what I'm actually saying is, can you slip another slide right there at this exact moment? Is that
Grade 9, I have.
Yeah, what, so you want this in here, like this bit, put this
Romeo.
No. Christian school slide. No Romeo. No Romeo.
the birth one.
It was like.
It's written 2 years ago, so I just want to, you don't need to do it now necessarily, but I wonder.
in church.
Yeah.
So it's written in the script, no pressure to do it right now. Sorry.
Sorry,
I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I'm just like, I'm okay with slides appearing as we're acting, but are we ever gonna like are we just gonna put those up and they'll like, the audience will just see them and understand what we're pointing to there, and it just like implicitly, and then we'll move on, or will he have to come back
I
to
guess
it?
that's a decision to be made.
Okay.
I feel like that slide's important because the theory is being stated,
Right.
and I get your question, like, do we need to explain it further?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Okay.
let's just see.
I think it's a like one by one sort of thing. Like,
Yeah,
like
you can
some
see.
might need to be some well, because that one I think it's kind of like you say my intention was this, and then
That's
I should explain
true.
the
That's
reaction,
true. You
and
did
then
say
you're
that.
backed up.
Yeah, you're right.
What I
Okay.
can
That's
do,
good.
I don't know if this is like a compromise or gonna work, not gonna work, but I could put that on, like, just like, so it's like white and then just that little bit, and then Nathan's slide, we could title it and have that bit, and he could speak to it more of the theory of it.
I think it's a
Or
word.
I think we don't need to.
We're at that.
Nathan will just have to switch to that slide once we start having our little thing.
Yeah.
Then you just click the clicker and it'll come up. And I think that'll be okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Because
good.
we put in before we had the spidey senses, it just needs to know, so we gotta go back to that.
Right, yes, you're right. Okay, so then after we're done, he'll just have to click back to the,
No, I'm gonna put another, just.
okay, great.
She's on
trust it.
Okay, Kate, your line.
Forward,
Forward, yeah,
not
not
back
backwards.
and forth.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should all go around in a circle and talk about how we feel. Or what communication style we prefer.
I guess. But what about the web?
Web leader relationships now. The web will emerge through the process. Rawr.
Well, I feel like we need to work on communicating kindly with each other. I process verbally and linearly, which is why I really don't like to be interrupted. When I get interrupted, I lose track of my processing.
That's awesome.
Oh. Well, I like to bounce off ideas from people, like laugh and just keep it light. I like it when creativity just kind of flows.
I don't really care how you guys talk to me. I'm pretty easygoing. Yep, let's just get moving on this web. That will be good.
I do processing at home, and then I'll come to the group with my ideas later.
If you don't reach out to me, I wonder if you're listening. I don't think I have a line there, but
You do,
You do, but
That was
after,
good.
yeah.
You always done about the adding friends thing and you being sad because they
Oh,
don't
okay,
have friends.
sorry.
It's good, you can throw that line in though too.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just say you're sad because I felt upset because I wanted to be friends with you.
Well, I'm here to learn. I want feedback on my style of communication, how it's impacting you. I want to know all of that. And I'm completely unwilling to avoid conflict. Spend too much of my Spidey life doing that already.
And then this is your little,
Since you guys wanted to get into a relationship.
oh, well, first of all, since you guys wanted to get into this is you. Since you guys wanted to get into relationships, I felt kind of sad when you
Didn't add me as my
didn't add me as a friend because I'm sad and I want friends.
Also, why aren't we doing any work on the web?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that too.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So I wonder, like, if you're listening, like, if I start questioning whether you're listening to me or not, if you interrupt me. But, like, while we're on the whole relationship thing, I was pretty offended when you guys didn't want to add me as friends on Spidey sense. But, like, whatever, we could just work on the web right now.
I'm so glad you said something about how you're feeling about friends on Spidey Sense, Mariah. It's really important that we talk about this. You again.
Yeah.
I'd also like to get to work on the web.
But it's okay, like, I just kind of want to work on the web, so, yeah.
Well, Mariah, thank you for being brave and speaking from your heart. I'm so ridiculous. I'm sorry that you felt that way, Mariah. We all have different ways of relating to Spidey Sense, and me not wanting to be friends is no, on Spidey Sense is no relationship reflection on you.
Okay. Yes.
This is your
Maybe
big
we
scene.
need to spend more time getting to know each other.
Oh God, no,
So,
really.
pardon me for the interruption, but as I wrote in here, I'd like to add a slide on building trust from the guidelines. And hope that's manageable. It's all written in the script, Mariah, so it's not pressure to do it now.
I just want to do it now.
And then
No, sorry, I like.
What?
Oh,
Did you lose it?
Sorry, I don't talk a lot. Sorry.
Did you lose it?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, it's all in the script too. I know you want.
You're worrying us. Your face is saying something that you don't mean.
Got it, it's fine.
Intended in action.
Thought I lost it.
This is like your big scene, Mariah.
I guess I'm just feeling, can I just put this out there?
Yes.
I guess I'm just feeling like you decided like there was gonna be slides as we went along, and like I'm just not sure that I don't know. I'm just not sure that was a decision that we all made. I'm totally okay with it if we're all okay with it. Like, and maybe it's just me that I totally misunderstood. But my understanding was that what was going to be on the thing when we were doing our acting part was just the picture of the cage or whatever, like the.
Yeah.
And then all the theory stuff would come during Nathan's little in. So like, I'm totally okay with this. I'm just feeling like that's gonna kind of like, are we just, like, is it just gonna constantly kind of be sliding through theories as we're going? Like, I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm not. Like, I see where you're coming from, trying to get more theory in, but. Yeah, but I think we should all make a decision whether we want that happening as it goes along or whether we want it to be all in one section, like all in sections. Yeah, because I'm open to either. I just want to make a decision
Just
altogether.
because you brought this up,
Yeah.
you want to as well. So I've actually had a different understanding
Right.
than you did. Like, I had the understanding that we would include theory as we went along. But I get the sense that it's feeling like I've made this decision, and I certainly don't want that. But yeah, I think it is important to include the theory because I feel like that's important and it's manageable. I don't want anybody to not feel like they have a voice or they don't want it, they should say so. I certainly don't want to be in control of this, I'm actually just.
No, totally. You are being really helpful too.
I think Nathan, because he's going to be doing the slides, I have them in like black, so when they're showing up as we're talking it out, he's kind of like, oh look,
Oh, okay.
and so it's like he's still doing it, like, but it's like almost like what he's thinking versus like talking,
Okay.
like speaking to it.
That's cool.
The slides are his thoughts.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, intended message, and then he like clicks, and then he's like kind of points to the thing or whatever.
Like he could, when he sees that interaction,
Yeah,
he could be like,
teaching.
and then
Yeah.
switch it.
So he's like,
Okay.
the entire time, instead of thinking of it like, because we kind of had, well, I thought of it as like this and that.
Right.
It's kind of like he's constantly observing.
Okay.
So he's
So
kind of
that
in the
it
background.
works, and we can
Yeah.
put in both.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
they're
no,
different.
that sounds good. I just wanted to make sure we talked about it, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like a mishmash.
And then when
Yeah.
he does talk to it, it's white. So he's like in his lab, and he's
Oh.
like, here's,
Yeah, that makes it easy for me too.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds good. And I think also that takes the pressure off those scenes with Nathan. He doesn't have like 10 things
Yeah.
to get through.
Yeah.
And we and so so
wait,
then we get to
I had no idea.
no, that was my understanding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there was the confusion. We had no confusion in it.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yes, yeah. No, yeah. No, I'm just saying anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyways, that sounds
No,
good
yes,
to me.
yes,
no,
that sounds
okay.
good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, sorry, we can get back to it. Sounds
Wait,
good to me.
no.
No.
Trust in what? Trust in what?
Trust in forming relationships.
Oh,
Building trust from the guidelines.
Well, here's the thing too, all I put in there was it's gonna be a quote, well, my thought, you can all change this and work on this and get the right thing in there, is a quote from the guidelines about trust. Like I said,
What does it say?
find one, I can have.
You know what? I actually journaled about one.
So
I
did I.
journaled about one after that happened.
And throw it
About
around.
how just like how the problem is that just one breaking of trust can makes it difficult to build trust later, or I don't know, is that was my understanding of it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could do that later, or do you want to do it right now?
If we could do it right now, that'd be killer. Sorry,
The other thing,
because then we can just run through it and it's
yes. So for Mariah, is it possible for everyone, is it possible, because there's quite a few of these, like some that need to be looked up. Is it possible we could just put, need to add this quote and later add it?
She just wants to do it now, is what she's saying.
I understand what she said, but did you understand what I just said?
Yes. I'm just trying to help out the interaction because it seems like there's a barrier here.
I appreciate that.
Getting a lot of attitude.
Yes,
I think like a lot. Well, the more
Well,
intense.
so I don't have a direct quote, but you could write Johnson & Johnson, page 122.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I could send you a direct quote. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just make that for myself.
Oh, I have my book like right there.
Can I, maybe,
Again, there's gonna be quite a number of these, I'm getting frustrated, you guys, because I spent quite a number of hours on this last night, going through Mariah's PowerPoint, saying, okay, I see places where we need to add these, this is why I'm feeling frustrated, I am sorry if it's getting directed and frustrating anybody else. But I did put a lot of time into thinking about this particular thing, so all I'm trying to say is that exactly what you're saying is, okay, Allison will add this quote and send it to Mariah later.
and I guess I'm just saying the reason why we're not prepared is because we didn't know that that's how it was
No,
going to go.
I'm not
Yeah.
expecting you, this is the other piece,
Yeah.
I'm not expecting for you to be prepared in that way, all I'm saying is like, can you hear the place where, can we stick that in and come back?
Yes.
Yes, it's in it.
Oh, it's destroying test,
Sorry.
destroying trust.
Okay. So where was that? I said,
Kindly bounce ideas, not completely unwilling. I thought you skipped over.
I think we got
okay, Lear, okay. What? We haven't even started talking about web, let alone doing anything. Mariah. Yeah, why do we have to keep talking about relationships? Seems to be slowing everything down.
That's exactly how you sound.
We're just moving on. So Mariah say it's impeding the process.
It's impeding the process, not. It isn't the process. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Frustrated, welcome to the commission.
But it is the process, Furling.
Oh, here we're just on different pages here.
Okay.
Oh no, maybe. Here, just read it here.
Oh, but it is the process.
Furling.
Which is what appropriate.
And then Mariah says, maybe we should just take a break.
Maybe we should just take a break and come back fresh tomorrow.
You genius.
Can we actually take a break, you guys?
Yes, could we actually take a break?
Like a real life live break?
Live break.
2 minutes.
2 more minutes.
I'll just cut off.
Pause it.
Yeah.
So it's not just 2 minutes.